Okay, welcome. Thanks for joining me. Today, I'd like to talk about my experience with my Xbox Series S, my first ever Xbox. Um, so far, my experience has been very good. Uh, I like it a lot, but there are some things that I don't like, and there is a pretty big issue that I have with this console. So at the end of the video, I am definitely going to ask for help because there are some things that I having trouble with that I haven't been able to really find answers for. So if you stick around to the end, I'd really appreciate it. If you could help me, I'd really appreciate it. There are some things that I noticed about the console that I didn't really hear anybody mentioning, so hopefully that would help somebody. But well, let's get into it. First, Game Pass, right? Incredible. Having all these games, being able to download all these games, just awesome. There's so many choices I can download. I downloaded quite a few games. So I did add an external hard drive, a 4 terabyte regular external 3.0 hard drive. And I also added a flash drive so that I can record videos. So I downloaded 10 titles maybe. Most of them are on the external, but there are 4 on the internal hard drive. So on the internal hard drive, I have Back for Blood, Fortnite, Horizon 5, Forza 5, and Halo Infinite. The rest of the games are on the external hard drive. Games like Sea of Thieves. I know I have Zombie Army 4, Sea of Thieves, Rocket League. Let's see, I can tell you right now. Let's see. So, Sea of Thieves, Zombie Army 4, World War Z, Rocket League, Army of Two. I'm so excited to play that game, Army of Two. It's an old title. If you don't know about that game, oh my God. It's a co-op game, fantastic. And then the 3 Xbox Gold titles, the Lego and the other 2 titles are on the external hard drive. So, space is a very big issue with this console, but I'll get into that a little bit later. I want to keep going with the things that I like. I also like all of the settings that I have access to in the system. It's pretty awesome. It gives me quite a bit of settings. The remote play from the console to the PC is also very good. So I did notice it's very quick, it's very responsive, looks great. That's definitely an excellent feature. Graphics, it's a Series S, so I had my expectations in line, and the graphics are good. Graphics are more than good. I'd say somewhere close to my PlayStation 4. Very good graphics. I didn't expect PS5 graphics or Xbox Series Xbox Series X graphics, but definitely more than good enough, more than excellent graphics. The SSD is very snappy, it works very well, everything comes quick. I do notice with my controller, I don't know if it's just my controller or if it's the way it is, but I notice sometimes when I'm pushing the buttons, there seems to be lag. So like if I'm pushing the home button, it doesn't always respond. I might have to push it more than once to get it to respond. I guess that is going to take me into the things that I don't like. I don't know if I don't like, but the things, the controller, I'm having a hard time with the controller. So I don't want to say I don't like it, but I'm not used to it. The stick placement is very odd for me. You know, coming from PlayStation controllers, I've always dealt with PlayStation controllers. They just feel, the stick placements feel more natural in my hand. So I know I'm almost alone in that thought, because I know most people say that the Xbox controller is more comfortable with stick placement. It just doesn't feel like that for me. I'm struggling. You'll be able to tell on the video playing in the back, which, by the way, I did record from the Xbox Series S. So we are looking at the graphics from the Xbox Series S. And like I said, they're more than good. But you'll see later in the video, I do struggle with the controller. The triggers on the controller also extend out a little bit rather than going straight down. Like the PlayStation controller, the triggers go straight down. And I don't play competitively, so I have a habit when I play of taking my fingers completely off the triggers. So with those, the Xbox controller, the triggers sticking out a little bit at a little bit of an angle, I struggle getting my finger back on sometimes. So I literally have to leave them on there if I want them, if I don't want to struggle with them. So I'm kind of struggling with that. But the buttons on the Xbox controller also, coming from the PlayStation, the buttons are, they feel a little bit hollow. I don't know if that's the right way to describe it, but PlayStation buttons feel a little better to me. I don't really know exactly how to describe it, but hopefully you know what I'm talking about. I think the controller is just the one thing that I'm struggling with right now with the console itself. You know, other than that, you know, consoles, it's been great, but another big issue I have with the console is sharing. Like sharing gameplay, and it's not very friendly when it comes to sharing, and I'm not used to that. With the PlayStation, it's very I can stream to YouTube or to Twitch, and I record my videos from my PlayStation. I can edit my videos from my PlayStation, upload them from my PlayStation to YouTube, and I can't do a lot of that from Xbox. So I can stream to Twitch from Xbox, but I needed to download the Twitch app, which I didn't need to do on the PlayStation, it's not a big deal. So I needed to download the Twitch app. Okay, fine. What I noticed when I tried to do test streams, at first I tried to test stream Horizon 5, and the system said that the game wouldn't allow me to stream that game. Then I tried to stream Back 4 Blood, and the system told me the same thing. And so finally I tried a game that for sure I could stream, and I recorded this, so I saved it. You know, and there wasn't any issues. It didn't give me none of that thing. But when I went back to look at the recordings of the streams, it did end up streaming Horizon 5, even though it told me I couldn't. Didn't stream Back 4 Blood. It told me I couldn't, and it didn't stream it. I just was looking at the not a blank screen, but the screen it puts up when you're not in a place where you can record. So a lot of the reason I was excited for this console was to be able to play all these games and share all this with you guys. You know, to be able to upload all this and share all this. And now it seems that it's not easy with Xbox. That brings me to microphone. So I cannot hook up a USB mic to the Xbox. It doesn't allow me to hook up any USB mic, which again, with the PlayStation, if I plug a USB mic into the PlayStation, it recognizes it right away. It recognizes it as a headset, but I'm allowed to use it as my microphone, which will bring me to recording on the system. So when I record videos on the Xbox system, it will only record the game sound. So if I plug a headset in with the mic into the controller, it won't record that sound. And PlayStation doesn't do that to me. But if I record and I'm talking on my chat mic, the PlayStation records every audio, all the audio, so that I can put that up. When I, of course, when I stream, it's recording all the audio. But the Xbox doesn't do that. So I did search on YouTube, and the suggestions were to live stream and then download the video from the live stream, or record the gameplay and record the audio from a different source, like your phone or a computer. So, okay, fine. It's a lot more trouble, where, like I say, on the PlayStation, I don't have to do any of that. I just hit record, and if I'm talking, it's recording. Even if I'm not in a party, if I'm in a party, it doesn't matter. If I'm talking on my microphone and I'm recording, it's picking up everything. And from there, I can edit it, I can do whatever I want to do, and upload it directly from my system. So I'm kind of used to that. So this is very different for me. So this is the only real issue I have with my console. I am very happy with it. I do really like it. I'm very excited to play these games, which brings me to my questions and the help that I need. Because, like I said, when I tried to stream to Twitch, Horizon told me it wouldn't stream. Back for Blood didn't stream. So if I go the other way and record the gameplay and record my audio from a separate source, am I going to be having issues on YouTube if I upload them? Am I going to have any issues with those games if I upload them? With copyright things or DMCAs or whatever? I don't know, I don't know how that works. I don't understand, Or I could go the route where I stream and I only stream the games that the console lets me stream. This way I don't have to worry about it. I really don't know what to do. And that's the question I have for you guys. I really don't know what to do. I really could use help, because I did search on YouTube for help, and they tell you, oh yeah, you can stream on Twitch, but they didn't go over the fact that you can't stream certain games, which no one talked about. Oh, look, here in the background, you can see I'm struggling with my controller. I build a little better than I'm doing right here, but yeah, I'm really struggling with the controller right here. Anyway, so no one covers, oh, well, yeah, there's only some games you can stream, you can't stream other games, and then the same thing with telling you that, well, record your gameplay, but record the audio somewhere else. Okay, but if it wasn't allowing me to stream it to Twitch and then I record it that way and then I put it up, I don't want to be getting copyright strikes for uploading this gameplay. And no one talks about it. There's no answer to whether or not I would get in trouble, whether or not I would get copyright strikes for doing that. Like I said, like Back for Blood, they didn't stream. So if I record me playing Back for Blood on Xbox and then post it, is that going to be, am I going to get a strike for that? I don't know. So hopefully I can get some help on this with these questions. Like I was trying to say, I'm very happy with the console outside of that. But that is a major issue for me, because like I was very excited to be able to play these games and share them. And the console's making it really hard for me. I've been working on this issue since Saturday, since I got it. And I'm really, I'm willing to do whatever I need to do, like I said, but I need to find these answers. So if anybody has these answers, I'd appreciate comments. I'd appreciate it if you let me know. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, because I've been rambling on. I don't know if I remember mentioned earlier, one of the things that I noticed that that I didn't hear people talking about was the fact that I could play optimized games from my external hard drive. So that was one thing that I didn't hear anybody mention. So I did. Rocket League is optimized, and I'm still able to play it from my external hard drive. The Sea of Thieves is optimized, and still able to play it from my hard drive, as well as the Zombie Army 4 is also optimized and will play from my external hard drive. I didn't need to transfer it to my internal hard drive. Back for Blood didn't play, Horizon 5, Fortnite didn't play, and Halo didn't play from my external. I moved them all over first. I tried to see if I can play them, and the ones that I couldn't play, I ended up moving over to my internal hard drive, which, like I said, the 4 games taking up 54% of that hard drive. But so I only moved the games over that were absolutely necessary. So that's actually surprising and really good, because they say that you can't play optimized games from your external, but you can. I'd like to say a lot of the titles that were optimized, well, I gave you the titles that I had that were optimized, and they played fine, perfectly fine from the external hard drive. So hopefully that information will help some of you, because like I said, it's a regular hard drive. It's not an SSD. I didn't bother getting an external SSD or the proprietary SSD before I tested it, and I'm glad I did, because this 4 terabyte hard drive I have, I think you can pick up a 4 terabyte hard drive now like that for, I don't know, 60, 70 bucks. So hopefully that information helps somebody. And then again, I want to thank you in advance for your help. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video, I guess. Till next time.